Hey, let me tell you something kind of crazy. Right now, in 2025, there are regular people, just one person, not a team, not a whole company, making between $20,000 and $100,000 every single month. Yes, I said that, every single month. And they're not doing anything shady or weird. They're not winning the lottery or selling something fake. They're just smart. They're building super simple businesses that run with just a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. And the best part is, you don't need to be super rich to get started, hell no, or famous, or to be super smart. You just need to understand how it works and be willing to try. Now, this isn't some trick. It's not about getting rich overnight or doing some scammy online thing. This is about building something real, something that actually solves a problem for people. And the reason I know this works is because I've done it myself. At my peak, I've been able to make $2,000 per day with my business. So that is real money, especially considering that 95% of it is profit in my pocket. I didn't need to pay a team, rent an office, or buy expensive equipment. Almost all of it went straight into my pocket. And that is what makes this method so powerful. So let me share with you everything in detail. You have to understand that in 2025 and even in the years to come, the world has changed. You don't need to go to an office every day or hire a big team to build a very profitable business. All you need nowadays is an internet connection, a laptop, and a way to help people, a product or a service. That's it. It's a lean business, which means it doesn't have a lot of moving parts. You don't need to hire full-time workers. You don't need a fancy building. You don't even need to live in a big city. I grew up in a small town, less than 10,000 people. You can be anywhere. On a beach in Bali, in a tiny cabin in the woods, or just chilling on your couch at home. Your business can travel with you. There are three main types of one-person businesses that are crushing it right now. The first one is digital products. That means things like online courses, templates, ebooks, or toolkits, even AI prompts. Basically, anything that you can sell online that people can download or access instantly. The second one is coaching. This is when you help people solve a specific problem by teaching them what you know. You can do this over Zoom calls or by creating programs that people follow. And the third one is done-for-you services. That basically means you do something for someone else, like designing their website, running their ads, or building them a sales funnel. But you can still use AI to do that work, or you can leverage a remote freelancer to do it for you. These are high-scale services that people are willing to pay a lot of money for, especially if it's going to help their business to grow. Now, let's talk about money. Most businesses out there, like restaurants, shops, or even big companies, only keep 10 to 30% of what they make. Now, when you make billions of dollars, it's a lot. But when you're not making that much, even just $10,000 per month, you're barely left with anything at the end of the month. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. So let's do the math together. Most businesses, when they make $10,000, they only keep $1,000 to $3,000 after paying all of your bills, but that's even before taxes. But with these one-person businesses, you can keep up to 95% of your money. That is a huge difference. Why? Because there's barely any cost. You're not paying rent in some fancy building. You're not paying salaries. You don't need to buy products or store inventory. You're selling knowledge or skills, which cost almost nothing to deliver. So now you may be wondering, okay, that sounds awesome, but what makes this business model actually work? There are a few simple key ingredients. First, you charge more per customer. Instead of selling something for $10 or $20, you create what's called a high-ticket offer. That's something that costs $1,000 to $5,000 or even more than that. When you charge more, you don't need 100 or 1,000 customers. You only need a few good ones to make 6 figures a year, mostly profit. And I'll tell you, it's way easier to make $10,000 per month with just 5 clients paying you $2,000 each than trying to get thousands of small sales. Second, you keep your costs low. You don't hire a big team. You only bring in help like a virtual assistant or a freelancer when you really need it. That way, your money stays yours. Third, and this is a big one, your business goes wherever you go. You're not tied to one location. You can work from anywhere as long as you've got the internet. If you want to travel, you can do it, nothing's stopping you. If you want to go somewhere quiet and cheap, go for it. Your business doesn't care where you are. And that is what gives you real freedom, not just money, but time and flexibility too. I'm sure you'll agree with me if I tell you that time is worth far more than money. It's far more precious. You can always make more money, but you can't get back the time that you lose. So what kinds of businesses are people building with this model? Let me give you a few examples. Digital products are a huge one. People are making online courses about everything you can imagine. Photography, personal finance, learning to code, even learning how to cook better or build up your confidence. You have to understand that right now, the e-learning industry is exploding. In fact, it's expected to hit over $1 trillion globally by 2030. That's not a guess, that's where it's going. That's what the data is showing. And people want to learn from other people, not just from school. If you know how to do something well or you're willing to learn it, there's someone out there willing to pay you to learn from you. Business services is another big winner. This is when you help other entrepreneurs or small business owners to grow. Maybe you help them to get more clients, fix their offer, or build systems that save them time. Health and fitness coaching is also huge. This isn't just about generic diet advice. People want help with specific issues like fixing their gut health, balancing hormones, or building a plan that actually works for their lifestyle. These are problems people are desperate to fix, and they will pay you well if you can truly help them. Relationship coaching is another very powerful one. Think about it. Dating, breakups, divorce, these are intense, emotional moments. People are looking for guidance and clarity. If you've been through it or studied it, you can turn that into a business. Done-for-you services are also on fire. Businesses need help with stuff like building funnels, designing websites, writing sales pages, running ads, and branding. Most of them don't want to do it themselves. They'd much rather hire someone and pay every month to have it done right. That gives you recurring income, meaning you make money every month without having to start over each time. Even career services are blowing up, helping people improve their LinkedIn profiles, write better resumes, or prepare for big interviews is a serious business. Job seekers want to stand out, especially in competitive industries. If you can help them do that, they will gladly pay you for your help. There are so many ways to win with this. Now, let me show you exactly how to build one of these businesses step by step. First, you need to pick a specific niche. That just means choosing one clear group of people you help and one big problem you solve. If you try to help everyone with everything, in the end, you end up helping no one with nothing. The more focused you are, the easier it is to stand out and attract the right clients. Next, you need to craft an irresistible offer. Think of it like this. What is one painful problem your client has? And what result can you promise them if they work with you? That's your offer. Make it simple, make it clear. Make it something they really want. Then, set up a lean backend. This is just the basic tools you need to run your business. Use Stripe to get paid, Zoom to talk to clients, Notion to stay organized, Calendly so people can book calls with you. Now, if you're selling digital products, you can use Kajabi or System.io to host the product. You don't need a bunch of tools, really, just the essentials. And most of these softwares have a free plan to get started. Now, after that, you need to find customers. And the best way right now is through content if you're just getting started. That means making videos, writing posts, or sharing what you know online. Then you want to combine that with personal outreach. Send messages to people who might need what you have to offer. Ask clients for referrals. Use testimonials to show proof. Now, don't worry when you're just getting started because you won't have any testimonials at first, and that's perfectly fine. You have to know that no successful business person had tons of testimonials when they got started. I didn't. My most successful students didn't. But it didn't prevent us from signing customers and building our businesses to 10K, 20K, even more than that. And truthfully, even when you have amazing testimonials, some people just won't be convinced no matter what. They will keep making the same safe choice of staying in their comfort zone. But again, this doesn't really affect you because you're talking to other potential customers and closing deals. Now, to do this, it doesn't take hundreds of clients. Just a few can change everything. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots feed up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. When comes the time to deliver your service or product, use leverage. That means you don't have to do everything yourself unless you need to. Use systems, create templates, hire contractors if they can do it for you. Your job is to focus on the big picture, the stuff that actually moves your business forward. If you're spending hours editing videos or sending emails, that's not a good use of your time. Let someone else do that. You stay focused on strategy and results. And don't fall into the common traps. Don't try to compete by being the cheapest. Be the best. Charge more. People trust higher prices when you back them up with real value. Don't wait until you feel like you're ready or qualified. Start today, start now. You don't need to know everything. I didn't know everything when I got started. I was just a kid hungry for more. You just need to be one step ahead of the person you're helping. And don't try to do it all alone. Bring in help early. This isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. That's what rich people do. The truth is your knowledge and your ability to solve a real problem is the only investment you need. You don't really need a ton of money to start, like you don't need tens of thousands of dollars. If you can buy an iPhone, you can start a business and it can change your entire life. So yeah, this one-person business thing, it's real. Now, it's not sexy, it's not loud, it's not flashy, it's not like dropshipping, but it's quietly making people rich every single day. And in 2025, if you're willing to just show up and learn how to do it right, it could be your turn too. Now, I know that a minority of people are going to take action and stop at nothing to win. If that's you, then click the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I reveal how I've been able to make thousands of dollars per day with my business, working from home in my bathrobe, which is literally just over there as I'm filming this, and most of it is profit, up to 95%. And right now, we're also offering free strategy calls with me or a member of my team to help you come up with a custom game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. And soon, we'll probably take the video down. So click on the link in the description below. And with that being said, I'll see you on the other side.